I don't have my air horn. I don't have any music ready. Let's just get this thing done. Okay. So what is the empirical formula and what is the molecular formula? Well, the empirical is the simplest formula unit of a molecule. Okay? Formula unit being like the little formula that we write down, you know what I mean? Like NaCl or CO2 or whatever, right? The formula. Okay? The molecular formula is the way the molecule exists in nature. Okay? And there's a relationship between molecular formula and empirical formula, and it's subtle the way I've written this down, right? Notice this. Molecular formula equals the empirical formula times some factor. Okay? So for example, caffeine's molecular formula is C8H10N4O2. So could I make that any simpler? And I can. If I divide everything by 2, right, now it's going to become C4H5N2O, and this would be the empirical formula. Okay? It's the same proportion and ratio of elements, right? 4 carbons for every 1 oxygen, which is the same as 8 carbons for every 2 oxygens, right? It's the same definite proportion. However, what we don't see from the molecular formula or the empirical formula is how are the atoms actually bonded to each other. Okay? So when we're doing these calculations, it can often be easy to mistake one for the other because they have the same proportions. So we have to have a way of understanding how to calculate the right proportions. All right. So let's